be that way, that they're going to keep their centrifuges for nuclear power, but they will never enrich the nuclear weapons grade, and we are going to ensure this because we are going to have inspectors there. They are going to have strict oversight. We will have 24-hour day, 7-day-a-week access. Therefore, North Korea will never have a nuclear weapon. 23 years later, look where we are. So what happened 2 years ago? 2.5 years ago now? Barack Obama stands at a podium with his vice president over his right shoulder and says to the world, we've got to deal with the Iranians, that they're going to be able to keep their centrifuges, they'll be able to create nuclear power, but they will never, ever enrich the weapons grade. How do we know this? We're going to have inspectors there. We're going to have access 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to ensure that the Iranians never proliferate a nuclear weapon. The entire world lost its mind, including the nations in the Middle East. When that deal was being made, our president stopped Hezbollah for being arrested for dealing drugs in the U.S. in order to make that deal go through. Foreign policy of that president was abysmal. So, for all of you on the left, I see what you're saying. I felt a great year. Welcome to my party. So, and what I never did that you're doing is I never threatened to go to the country, and I never said he wasn't my president. Barack Obama was my president. You know why? I believe in the process. I believe in the United States form of government. I didn't complain about the electoral college. I didn't complain about popular vote. I didn't complain about anything. I was shocked to see Americans were elected that man twice. Time for you to grow up, put your big boy and your big girl pants on, and deal with the fact that Donald Trump's the president. The foreign policy was a nightmare. One of the things that's being dealt with is immigration. Now, if you remember, this was a federal problem. Local government should not be involved. The sheriff of the county I live in, Joe Arpaio, convicted of a crime, lost the election for re-election because local jurisdictions have no place here. Federal issue. Now, of course, Donald Trump's president. Now they're sanctuary cities. That's necessary. Harboring fugitives. Well, that's just back the case. How about those parents? Parents on a pier walking with their daughter and a whacked out illegal immigrant. It wouldn't matter if it was illegal. She's just as dead and has to be in the country illegally multiple times. Across the border, convicted felons. High out of his mind and carrying a gun. Shoots this girl in front of her parents. Her dying words were, "Help me, Dad." Every parent out there just had a shiver without their son. The only thing they could pray for was justice. They get it? Nope, not guilty. So now, what was a federal issue? Local jurisdictions and local governments stay out of it. This is Barack Obama, Eric Holder, and Loretta Lynch, and their problem, not yours. Their job, not yours. Immigration is a federal issue. Stay out of the local law enforcement. Stay out of the local jurisdictions. None of your business. You can't believe refugees living in Northern California have been convicted of crimes years ago. Under the Trump administration, more aggressive immigration enforcement policy, those events placed them on a path for deportation. In comes Governor Jerry Brown, and because of their crimes, they are now allowed to stay in America. And the left goes crazy. What happened to local jurisdictions staying out of a federal issue? What happened with local government staying out of immigration? I thought that was a federal issue to be one left. I thought immigration was to be left to the federal enforcement agents. Local jurisdictions had no business here, remember? Now, local law enforcement can help the DEA. Local law enforcement can help the ATF. Local law enforcement can help the federal marshal. Local law enforcement can help and drug crimes, bank robberies, fugitive task forces. And left immigration, remember? We live in an ends-justified means society. The left hates Donald Trump, but any way to circumvent that authority, they're happy with. They are all for it. All for it. In This is terrible. So here you got these Cambodian refugees, and it's going to happen all over the country. What do we need to know? What do we need to know about what's happened in this country in the past 12 months? That's accurate information, where we should be satisfied with the work that our Congress has done and our President has done, and where are some rooms for improvement? The popularity of the Congress is in the low teens, and yet the vast majority of members of Congress were reelected. Glenn, back. What you need to know. News at the top and bottom of the hour, and anytime at WTAM.com. Cleveland's News Radio. GamblingAuto.com. News at the top and bottom of the hour. This is News Radio WTAM 1100 and iHeart Radio Station. Good morning, I'm Carmen Angelo. This is the 1130. Your Channel 3 Cleveland forecast, a winter weather advisory until 4 p.m. Wednesday. Partly to mostly cloudy today, 2 to 8 inches of snow and snowmelt. High of 15. Overcast, 12 degrees with the wind, feels like 1 below at your severe weather station. President Trump says he plans to spend the day working to make America great again. While on a working vacation in Florida, Trump says his day includes working on health care. Trump tweeted that he believes Democrats and Republicans in Congress will eventually come together and develop a great new health care plan, one that replaces Obamacare. The final day for 2017 may see another wintry blast of snow and icy conditions. Forecasters say snow is expected to sweep across the Midwest later this week, while the South braces for treacherous icy conditions as 2 storms cross the country. Bottoms up as Californians drink and get high without alcohol in the new year. Some Formosa Beach winemakers are getting ready to roll out an alcohol-free white wine infused with pot. Rebel Coast Winery says it has developed a process for replacing the alcohol with THC, which offers the relaxing effects of traditional wine without the hangover. Your next news at noon, or when news breaks, right here on News Radio WTAM 1100. Hey, it's Glenn Forbes. You already know the iHeart Radio app is free. It's all your favorite music and all your favorite stations. And did I mention it's free? But right now, the perfect mix of music based on your favorite artist, it can change the whole mood of your day, right? Open the iHeart Radio app, type in the name of an artist you love, let iHeart Radio do the rest. Build you a station with all that artist's best music and songs we've handpicked to make you the perfect mix. And Artist Radio on iHeart Radio is free. Try it today. All your favorite music, all your favorite stations, all free.
I'm Robin Kaczynski from the Original Mattress Factory. If you're considering paying retail price for a new mattress, this is your wake-up call. Why is there suddenly a mattress store on every corner? Well, it's Google Mattress Markup. Original Mattress is a private label mattress brand sold directly to the public. We own the factory and the store. Why? Ethics. Let's just say excessive markups don't fit our values. Just say no to the middleman. The Original Mattress Factory, thoughtfully made, honestly priced. OriginalMattress.com.
When it comes to selling you a mattress, most retailers are handing you a line, a long line of extra steps that drive up costs and create confusion. At the Original Mattress Factory, we simplify the mattress shopping experience by building mattresses and box springs in our own local factories and selling them direct to you. It's short, sweet, and simply makes sense. So experience more than just a mattress store. Experience an original, the Original Mattress Factory.
Here's a special message for those of you who owe the IRS at least $10,000 or more in back taxes. The IRS has special programs in place that could eliminate or reduce your tax debt by thousands of dollars. Call the tax helpline that's been set up for you. 800-207-9169. Stop the wage garnishments, levies, and tax liens now. Once you've qualified and enrolled, the IRS will stop all the collection activities against you. These unique programs have been allocated to help the economy and significantly reduce or eliminate your tax burden. The IRS is currently accepting reduced settlements and other favorable programs. You may qualify for substantial savings, so get the help you need. And if you choose tax mediation services to handle your federal tax resolution, they'll do your state tax case for free. Take down that number now for the Tax Mediation Services Hotline, 800-207-9169. That's 800-207-9169. 800-207-9169.
Did you know that over 90% of male enhancement pills are virtually the same thing that's repackaged, redone over and over again? Why settle for the same old product product when you can get something completely different? Something that takes male enhancement into the 21st century. Something that really works. Men, you need to try Noxitril, the explosive, all-natural male enhancement formula that will unlock your performance in the bedroom to a level you can only dream of. Try to imagine Viagra on steroids. Noxitril is so powerful, that's why it took years for it to finally become available to the public without a prescription. So call now and take advantage of our special Noxitril free bottle offer today. Oh yeah, we recommend that you use the Noxitril dose as directed. Think of your partner. We certainly don't want you to overperform in the bedroom.
Call right now and get your free supply. Call 800-605-1726. That's 800-605-1726. It's like Viagra on steroids. Improve your sex life with your free supply. Call 800-605-1726. That's 1-800-605-1726.
What's the serious thing about going to the dentist? Opening your mouth or opening your wallet? Because just a simple cleaning can cost $100, and things like root canals can cost you hundreds more. If you don't have dental insurance to help, you should give Physicians Mutual Insurance Company a call. 1-800-400-3488. This isn't a discount plan or preventive-only coverage. This is real dental insurance that helps pay for checkups right away. So you can call today and get your teeth cleaned tomorrow. Plus, it helps cover the more expensive procedures you might need down the road. Fillings, crowns, bridges, even costly dentures. There's no deductible and no annual maximum. Your acceptance is guaranteed for one of these insurance policies, even if you're retired or on Medicare. There are no networks, so you can choose any dentist you'd like. That's right, any dentist you want. Call and we'll rush you a free information kit with all the details. 1-800-400-3488. That's 1-800-400-3488. 1-800-400-3488.
Indians, Cavs, and Browns coverage on WTAM.com is powered by Scout.com.
This is the Glenn Beck Program.
Hope you had a Merry Christmas. Hope you're going to have a Happy New Year from the Glenn Beck Program. My name is Mike Broom at Phoenix, Arizona, in for the rest of the show. Obviously today and then tomorrow I'll be in for Glenn as well. Doc Thompson a couple of days after that. And as we move along, the questions of this administration, legitimate questions about performance, and not just from the Trump administration, from Congress. We all have questions. Paul Ryan, Mitch McConnell, are they effective leaders? It always strikes me as odd that the approval rating for Congress is in a low teens, but yet almost every representative gets reelected. It seems as if most representatives are liked by their constituents, but as a body, they don't seem to get much done. I am much happier now that I am an observer of American politics. I'm not as immersed in the decisions that are made anymore, and I've kind of gotten away from the cult of personality. There are a few people that I've gotten to know in our state legislature, local legislators, and in the federal government, and I've gotten to know and respect these people. But for the most part, what I've stayed away from is getting emotionally involved anymore. I'm much happier for it as an observer. So watching it like I do anything else, professional sports or otherwise, it does shock me. Because when it comes to leadership, it isn't about good guy, bad guy, good girl, bad girl. It is about performance. I can give you many, many examples, but the best example I can give you when it comes to professional sports is Andy Reid. He is the coach of the Kansas City Chiefs. Was the coach for years and years and years of the Philadelphia Eagles. In Philadelphia, I imagine we'll name streets after him someday. He's a legend in that city. But when the team wasn't performing up to the fan standards, and it's a very, very tough city to play professional sports in, he was let go. Went on to different things, bigger and better things for him, and bigger and better things for the Philadelphia Eagles, that organization. Because it's a performance-based business. It's why the NFL prints its own money, with the exception of what's happening with the kneeling, which I'm in full support of the people that leave the stadiums for a multitude of reasons. I don't believe it's the time or the place. Unintended consequences are always... it's funny how, to some people, unintended consequences are all that matter unless it's something that they're passionate about. I don't believe that NFL players that take a knee intended to insult veterans or intended to insult first responders. Veterans. But they did. And so when looking at the unintended consequences, why not change the behavior? Because it doesn't help your message, number one. But number two, most of us see sports as an escape. When I go to a sporting event and I see somebody wearing a Cardinals jersey, I want that to be a fellow Cardinal fan. I don't want to worry about if they donate money to Planned Parenthood, or you know what I mean. You're there for an escape from the everyday world that you're in, and so dragging something like that into it seems odd, and I don't understand why the NFL doesn't do something, because the NFL, they call the NFL the No Fun League, and they call it the No Fun League because of the rules they've created. The Dallas Cowboys wanted to wear something on their helmet to commemorate all those police officers that were killed in that terrorist attack. The NFL told them no, that it wasn't a league-wide thing, and as a team, you can't do anything individually. Nobody thought that the NFL was being anti-cop, anti-fun, anti-individual, of course, but not anti-cop. So when this happens, and they don't stop it, it makes you scratch your head and wonder why it's such a uniform league. They are so concerned about the way the uniform looks and everybody being the same. But I'm all for the boycott. I think it's great. I think that the players do have a right to kneel, no doubt. I don't think they don't have that right. I mean, unless an owner says stand up, and then the owner has the right to say you work for me as long as you're wearing my uniform. And there's been a precedent set for that. But the fans have a right to protest as well, and they are across the country. But by and large, the NFL has been able to print money. When you look at baseball, you see a manager win the World Series. A year or two later, gone. A man named Ken Whisenhunt took the Arizona Cardinals one play away from beating the Pittsburgh Steelers in the Super Bowl. Cardinals went to the Super Bowl, one play away from winning the Super Bowl. A couple years later, no, the team wasn't performing. It's a results-oriented world, except when it comes to our government. Then he's a very good guy. Mitch McConnell's a good man. He might be a good man, but is he an effective leader? Even if he is an effective leader, there's somebody more effective. We had a president that was apologizing for America. Now we've got a president that says America first. If you owned a company, a big company, and your board of directors said, we need a CEO, we need someone to steer this ship, and your company makes, let's think of a product. Your company makes radios, and you bring in a guy that says, you know what, I hate loud music. I just do. I don't listen to much music. I'm more of a reader. I don't listen to the radio very much. I'm more of a reader. Is that the guy you're going to pick for your CEO? No. We did. We picked a guy to be our CEO twice that went around the world and apologized for American excellence and American exceptionalism and arrogance is what he called it. So Donald Trump now says America first. Oh, look at this nationalism. This is Hitler. Hitler all over again. Donald Trump was at the Asia Pacific Summit and said, my job is America first. Your job is your country first. We need you. You need us. Let's get something on the table that's fair for all of us. And we all are going to grow stronger together. My job is to look out for my country first. Your job is to look out for your country first. No one applauded. I didn't hear applause. I'll give you another example of where I think it's kind of gone unnoticed, but I think it's a very big deal in this presidency. And again, I will tell you with wholeheartedly, unashamedly, I've been a critic. I was a Ted Cruz guy. I traveled across Arizona with Glenn and with a lot of other people in favor of Ted Cruz. But when Trump won the nomination, he was far and above a better candidate than Hillary. And, as we're seeing, a much better president than she would have been. But one of the things that recently what the president did was he traveled to Utah. And they have drastically reduced the size of 2 national monuments. And he said to the people of that state, we're doing this because you bonded with this land. You are much better equipped to manage this land than some bureaucrat thousands of miles away. I was by myself and gave him a standing ovation. I live in a state, there are a couple of places in this country, and I'm not trying to insult anywhere else in the country, but there are a couple of places, and I've traveled around the country quite a bit, where there is a pride in being from that state. If you are born and raised in that state, Arizona's one of them. Texas is the other. You could have moved to Texas when you were 2 days old. You're not a Texan unless you were born there. You're not a Texan. People of Arizona aren't so strict. We are a transient state. But the people that have been here for generations are proud of the fact that they've been in Arizona for generations. Who is better equipped to manage our forests? Some bureaucrat thousands of miles away? Or the families that have been hunting and fishing in these forests and hiking in these forests for generations? Who wants to preserve the wildlife, the game, the forest themselves? The people of that state, that's who. According to the bureaucrats, you turn Arizona over to the people of Arizona, we're going to clear cut the forest and build soccer fields or something. So we don't manage the forest, we don't thin, we don't cut the underbrush, we don't cut in fire trails, so we can't get to the fires when they start. We got to wait till they burn or fight them from above. And it's a poor way to manage the land. So for all the environmentalists that think they're helping, they're hurting. And it should be managed by reasonable people that live and are invested in that state, not some bureaucratical nightmare. So when the president went to Utah and said, we're reducing the size of these national monuments because you're better equipped to manage that land, I thought, there you have it. I am a states' rights advocate. Let the people of that state manage their land. We should be doing the same here. We should be managing our own land here and across the western United States, where there's huge portions of land that are still managed by the federal government. These are just a couple of examples of things that I think where the president has done some of the right things, and he's never gotten any credit for it, recognition for it. He laid out his national security plan. Guess what was left out? Climate change. Climate change is not a national security issue for the president. Does that mean the president wants dirty air and dirty water? Of course it does. He's a corporate baron. You know, we want dirty water. I'm one of those evil people too. I want, my grandkids. I've had enough clean water my whole life. My grandkids, they'll tough it up. It'll make them tough. Let them drink dirty, polluted water. It'll make them tough in the end. Are you kidding me? It's an insane way to look at the world. And yet they look at it this way every single day. Managed by a big nanny state that's better off than the people in those states. We are 50 individual states that has a federal government, not the other way around. And the sooner we emphasize that, the better off we are. Local control of tax dollars, local control of schools, local control of land, local control. And if you don't like the way that state operates, go somewhere else. Go to California. If you don't like the way Arizona operates, go to California. If you don't like the way New Mexico operates, go to Colorado. If you don't like the way Massachusetts operates, well, nobody does. I'm kidding. Kind of. 50 individual states who have a federal government, not the other way around. Before I close it out for today, one more story about Congress. This time a candidate. This one from Virginia, and why I think she fits right in. That's coming up. My name is Mike Broomhead, and this is the Glenn Beck Program.
Glenn Beck.
Cleveland's questions answered by Cleveland's authority on everything. Mike Trevisano, today at 3 on WTAN 1100. In 2017, we have witnessed a lot. We've had natural disasters, increasing threats from North Korea, an alarming number of cyber attacks, and financial data hacks. But when a big disaster strikes, there's not going to be a warning. It's not complicated to prepare. It used to be, but it's not now. Now you have self-reliance experts like My Patriot Supply. They've helped Americans prepare for emergencies for 10 years now, and I depend on My Patriot Supply for my family's emergency food storage as well, and you can too. You can get started really easy with their 102-serving food kit. It's only $99. It's shipped to your home free. You just call 800-200-7163. Order a kit or two so you have it. It's easy to store. It's easy to grab and go for the next emergency. $99. 25 years in food storage, 102 servings, and beat it. 800-200-7163. 1-800-200-7163 or preparewithglenn.com.
$1,800 for flight and hotel for a 2-day business trip.
Deep breaths, friend. Business travel's about the journey, not the destination. It's time for you to travel on a new path to savings. The path to upside.com.
Does anyone know the person? By bundling your flights and hotel together at Upside, you'll be swimming in the deep end of the savings pool. Well, what kind of savings? Well, not only can your company save hundreds on your trip, Upside will reward you, the business travel warrior, with gift cards that could be worth $100 or more. Every business trip you take. Seriously? Yeah. Use code BIZ100 and you'll get at least a $100 Amazon gift card. That's code BIZ100 at Upside.com. Once you see the savings, you can never unsee them. That's deep. I know, right? Upside.com. A better way to buy business travel. Just want to see what the complete details. Next year, the month of February. Oh my God, I just won $1,000. Beginning Tuesday, you'll have up to 16 chances today to win a grand. Try to make as much money as possible here. On WTAM 1100.
If you're 85 or younger, would you like peace of mind and comfort for your family? We're Final Expense Direct with an urgent message for you. The average funeral today costs over $8,000, but the most you'll get from government benefits is $255. How will your family pay the difference? We can help. Our senior plans start as low as just $1 a day and pay up to $30,000 for a funeral and other final expenses. Peace of mind is easy. There's no medical exam. You'll have lifetime coverage, and your plan can't be canceled as long as you pay your premium. Call now for free information about our senior plan. Answer a few simple questions and receive approval right on the phone. Plus, call right now and we'll give you a discount prescription card for free. Call 800-584-5386. That's 800-584-5386. Again, 800-584-5386.
Hi, this is Andy Smith, co-host of Financial Engine of Investing Sense. As 2017 comes to an end, we'd like to express our gratitude to each of our listeners for their continued support. From all of us at Financial Engine Investing Sense, we'd like to wish you and your family a very happy holiday season.
When was the last time you said, I love? No, really. When was the last time you said, I love my pillow? We think we know why this is so difficult. Because your pillow sucks. That's right. As soon as you lay on it,